The Big Show with Night and Day. Buy 5 barista-made coffees and get the 6th free. No catch. Just use their coffee card.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hoytey Big Show.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon. It is the 16th of July, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. And as you can hear, the choir back in full voice. That stallion of a man, that Greek Adonis, the one and only Mogi. G'day, mate. How's life?
Going pretty grassy, you mad dog. You sick son of a bee, yeah, eh?
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mogi.
Yeah, good to be back, man. Sorted myself out there and a little bit crook. We'll get into the
ins and outs.
The ins and outs, the details, ad infinitum for the rest of the show. We'll bang on about it, and you'll get to know everything that's been wrong with me over the last 10 days or so. But happy to be back on the old horse there.
Yeah, good on you, Moki. Great to have you back too. And old Keyzie, looking a bit doughy-eyed. Very, very tired at the airport today, weren't you, Keyzie? So I understand you had a little nappy.
So I had a nap, not a nappy. I wasn't wearing a nappy.
And I actually put on our chat, Keyzie, I'm picking that Keysie's going to have a nap today, but did you have a nap?
I did have a nap for an hour and a half. Reason being that we went to the airport to fly to Nelson to do some filming. There was the worst fog I've seen in Auckland ever.
It's
We'll
pretty
get into
shocking.
it soon.
Yeah.
We'll get into it soon.
We're
Yeah,
into it soon,
yeah.
are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, God, you want to stick around for this because this story is unbelievable. Wait until you hear what happened to Keyzie.
In the fog.
Unbelievable.
Well, it wasn't just me, fellas. People are going to think it was some crazy stuff happened to me, but it was all of us.
But having said that, man, I'm glad you had a nap. Because you were, quite seriously, you were looking very tired. The most tired I've ever seen you, actually.
Really?
Yes, because you had a very early start to the day. On the other hand, was full o' beans.
You were.
I was bouncing around all over the place, really enjoying the potato hash browns.
Actually, we'll get to that soon.
Oh,
actually.
we'll
Say it to Jace. That's a great story.
I was fizzing.
Yeah.
Woo! I was going off, wasn't I, fellas?
Sure were.
But listen,
What?
massive show ahead.
Gross. It was flume.
Yeah,
Didn't
that
you
was
hear
a
that?
real hook.
Massive. Oh, yeah, look. Massive show ahead, of course. Would you rather a little bit later on in the show?
Oh, is that your chance to potentially go to Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final?
Something like that, Keyzie, yeah.
And/or.
No, just or. Just or.
And plenty more to sink your
But like
teeth
what?
into. What?
Like what?
Oh, I
What?
haven't got the time right now. Here's Green Day.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Bon Jovi there on the Radio Hoytey Big Show.
Sorry, guys. Hoytey J's just a little bit emotional because Pug's son's come into the studio here and accused him of stealing his
Shapes.
pizza-flavoured shapes. And that really cut you, man, didn't it?
It hurt, Mogi.
Yeah.
It
Oh, so
hurt.
you were tearing up. I thought you were just choking on some chips that you just ate.
No, I didn't have any chips. Now, listen, this is a bonus show today, and I'll tell you why. We were meant to be down in Nelson today filming something, so we weren't going to be doing the show today, but then drama. And a continued bad run for the Big Show on scheduled events, fellas?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's all started with Jace's batch. He invited us all around to
I
go to the
forgot to
family
ask,
batch.
how did that go?
So good, man.
Okay.
First, we were just about to leave last Friday, and then Mogi came in, and then he was like, you know what, I can't do it, fellas, I'm too sick. And so that was like, okay, fair enough. Me, Pug, San, and Jace will still go. We get to the batch. It's a 2-hour drive, Auckland traffic, late at night. We arrive, and there's 2 other couples there.
It's double booked.
So, yeah, it's been double booked. So we have to spend the night and share. It was a magical night.
I don't want to derail this, but that's what you get for going without me. So anyway, yep.
Well, to be honest, yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. But we have to share a double bed together, bedroom. And then we were supposed to fly down to Nelson this morning. The flight left at 8:30 a.m. It was delayed for massive amounts of fog and then eventually cancelled.
Yeah.
And we just spent, 2-3 hours at the
Yeah,
airport?
about 3 hours at the airport.
About
And
3.
you're in a hoorah of a mood too.
Yeah, I was in a hurrah of a mood. And it's just a constant run of bad luck. And to be honest, I'm starting to think, Jace, that you're the cause of all of it.
What, that I'm the curse?
I think you might be cursed.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you what, the way things have been going for me for about the last year and a half, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I genuinely think you're right. I think I am cursed.
Who do you think's put the curse on you?
I don't know. I was thinking, with the old voodoo dolls?
Yeah.
I reckon someone's got one of those and just sticking pins in it all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Because I get little stabbing pains in my body all the time.
Yeah.
You guys get that?
Not really.
Like in my eye and in my neck. And
yeah, that's normal for someone your age. You're 40. What are you,
43.
43 now?
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I feel you've been
Looking
43
good,
for
man.
ages. You must be 44 by now.
No,
Okay.
43, Keyzie.
You
Yeah,
are?
probably 44.
So this is the first thing we need to establish, because I do think you've got a curse or a hex. So you need to figure out who it is that you think has put the curse on you.
Right.
Is there anyone you can think of that you might have crossed in some way or caused to be in like a hur of a mood?
I'm looking
with
at
you?
someone, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got someone in mind, Keyzie,
Not
for
me.
sure.
No, not me. Come on, Jace, man. We're like family.
No, I don't have anyone specifically in mind.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone specifically.
Knowing that you feel like you might have rocked up or riled up and...
Well, that's all right. Well, anyway, we can work out who it is over time.
Yeah, process of elimination.
Well, the problem is, in order to remove the curse, we need to know who's doing it.
Okay.
Because they need to get, like a little tuft of their pubic hair or something. And then burn it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to remove the curse.
Right, get a tuft of their pubic hair and burn
That's
it.
the classic way.
Yes.
It has to be a tuft as well.
Right.
Yeah.
A clump.
A clump. No, a clump won't work. It has to be a tuft.
Okay.
But I've actually got a few other ways of how to remove a curse.
What do you got?
Well, we can get into that next if you
Oh,
want.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm keen if you've got some ideas there, Keyzie, because it's beginning to really get deep inside my goat.
Honestly, I've been reading these. I'm on learnreligions.com, and it's some good stuff.
That's
And
a relief.
I'm pretty confident we can lift this curse.
Good stuff.
Here's the Black Keys.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Groove Armada there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:24. Now, the Big Show's been having a run of bad luck of late, and Keyzie's convinced that old Hoytey J is cursed, Mogi.
Curse with good looks.
That's not the only thing I'm cursed with. I won't get into the details of...
He's talking about his big downstairs,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
I had a feeling. I do think you've been cursed. And just doing some research online, how can you tell if you're under a curse? Okay, have you recently had bad dreams?
I always have bad dreams.
Oh, God.
Especially that dream I told you fellas about, which will never make it to air, of course.
That was terrible, yeah. Health problems?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've been feeling really woozy of late.
Bad
For
luck?
About 40 years.
Massive bad luck. Unbelievable bad luck.
That's
money,
true.
Money problems?
Wow, there's the dog squad money, so not so much that.
Yeah.
Bloating.
Too much money? Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah.
Can be.
Bloating?
Wow.
3 perfect tubes.
I did 4 the other day, so that was a bit weird.
What about this? A string of misfortunes that defy explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cursed.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right.
What do I do, Keyzie?
There are 3 methods to break the curse.
Apart from a tuft of pubic hair, you mean?
Yeah,
Burning a tuft of my enemy's pubic hair?
To be honest, it's going to be hard for you to pull off
Well,
because you don't even know who your enemy is yet.
Oh, yeah.
true.
You know, and they could have a
Just
full
do
Brazilian.
everyone.
And you can't just go randomly around yanking out tufts of pubic hair.
And what if it's me? I've been lasered down there.
That's true. There'd be nothing to grip onto of that sleek beast.
Totally. Yeah. Okay, so the first method involves a mirror.
Oh.
Okay, so what you do is you get a mirror, you consecrate it like you would any other magical tool.
Oh, sure. Concentrate.
Like with holy water or something.
No, you place the mirror standing up in a bowl of black salt. And that's a hoodoo tradition.
Or you can just use just table salt if you haven't got any black salt.
Right, okay.
Oh, yeah, see how it runs.
I've got squid ink salt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
fine.
work. Okay, now in a bowl facing the mirror, place something that represents your target, all right, the person you think might be cursing you. It can be a photo of them, a business card, anything, or just their name written on a piece of paper.
Sure.
And then the sun has to hit the mirror and then hit that object, and that'll send all the negative stuff back to them.
I always thought that would work, but then I felt like no, if I try that, I'd be an absolute idiot. But that actually works.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Second thing you
How
can...
did they find that out?
I don't know. Apparently it's an ancient hoodoo tradition.
Who?
Dude.
Hoodoo.
Oh, hoodoo.
Next one, all right?
Yes.
Get a lemon. You know lemons?
Well, I love my lemon zest, so of course.
So get a lemon, cut it in half.
Long ways or across the guts there?
Great question.
I'd go across the guts there, Mogi.
Long ways.
Oh, okay, long ways. Unless it's a perfectly round lemon, and then it wouldn't make any difference, really.
Oh, God.
Sprinkle the top of each half with sea salt on the morning of a full moon.
Would squirting sea salt
Or
be all
black
right?
salt if you haven't got any sea salt.
Right.
Yeah.
So the moistened side or the skin side?
Moistened side.
Okay.
Have you got a wet side of sea salt?
Now, this is the important part, all right? So sprinkle it on the morning of a full moon within 1 hour after sunrise. So you have to predict that a full moon is coming.
Oh.
Get
Well,
up
you
early.
Just look at the moon charts, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have a...
You don't have to predict
Just
it.
look at a moon chart.
Yeah.
And then
Shows it on a calendar.
hold it about 6 to 12 inches away from your skin, each part of the lemon, and then just sort
Keyzie, the
of
difference
rub
between
it.
6 and 12 inches is substantial, I can tell you that.
Just ask Pugson. And then just sort of rub it over your whole body about 6 inches away. All right?
Without actually touching
6
them.
to
So
12.
Don't
six-
touch.
6 inches away, okay.
Don't touch, yeah.
So like, okay, no, I'm not going to say that. Carry on. Yeah.
And then the third one is you find out the person who you think might be cursing you. You get their name, write their name on a frankfurter, and then swallow the whole thing in one go. And then it might,
Yeah, I've heard that word.
yeah. And then because what will happen is,
So deep throat it, basically.
yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki. Radio Hodaki. Would
Brace yourself.
you rather?
Yes, indeed. Would you rather a competition that's absolutely going off? Either the NRL Grand Final or Bathurst.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's not just one or the other. You get 4 nights in Bathurst on Mount Panorama or the weekend of your life at the NRL Grand Final in Sydney, including races on the Saturday and a pre-match cruise to the game on Sunday.
I was going to say, because I've been away, so I haven't been here for this competition. So you visit Bathurst when those car races are on?
You're at
It's not-
Mount
it's not-
Panorama
yeah.
when the Bathurst 1000 is
Oh,
on.
okay,
the racing.
yeah, because
That's
it
right.
wouldn't be as good if that wasn't on.
Yeah, that's a good
that'd be
question.
That's a tough question.
I'd actually prefer it if they weren't on. Or just because,
I thought you were into your stock cars and that.
Yeah, stock cars.
Stock cars,
Oh, yeah. G'day, Dion, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, g'day, fellas.
How you going, mate? I see you from Orua Bay.
Yeah, mate.
How
I'm
she must
actually
be-
standing here looking at the beach now.
Oh,
how
God. Beautiful today, mate. Oh, a bit foggy this morning, but I bet it's beautiful now. What's the tide running at?
She's a cooler. Yeah, tide's pretty high, sort of mid tide. I'm about to go for a nude swim, actually.
Oh, how
good.
Jason, am I right or wrong? Do you like Dion?
Do I like him?
Yeah.
Bloody oats.
Yeah, you like Dion, your lips, am I right?
Got him.
Oh, God.
Hey, Dio, what do you do for a crust there, man?
Oh, a chippy, mate.
Yeah, good on you,
backbone.
backbone.
Yeah.
All right, which would you rather, the Bathurst or NRL Grand Final?
Oh, it's got to be the rugby league.
Rugby
All right,
league.
mate. Well, I tell you what, you're in the draw. Stay on the line, and our good mate Puxan in Studio B will take care of you, all right?
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, mate. Tom,
Thanks,
you
mate.
mad bastard. I'm so jealous he's there right
Yeah.
now. Right now!
Yeah.
G'day, Tom, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, mate.
You good, Tom?
Bloody excellent.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust?
I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
backbone.
Yeah, massive
yeah.
backbone.
I get
It's
it.
just he's very cool, old Tom, isn't he?
He's cool as, man.
I'm just an engineer, man. Would you rather the NRL Grand Final and or Bathurst, Tom? Or Bathurst?
Weekend at the beach.
Weekend at the Batch.
Oh,
That's-
yeah, we
okay.
can do that as well. Yeah, all right.
yeah.
Sweet as, right? We'll take another caller.
It'll probably be flagged at the last minute, mate. All right, we'll lock you in for weekend at the Batch. Thanks very much, Tom.
Good on you, mate. Xavier, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, good, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. What do you do for a crust, Xavier?
Oh, I'm in a bit of IT.
Oh, but IT?
backbone.
Yeah, massive backbone, mate. Massive backbone. So you love your cars or you love your...
Oh, big league guy.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Backbone,
Mogi,
backbone.
I reckon Keyzie, it's what, 70-30 league at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. It's about 70-25 and then 5% for Hoytey J's badge.
Yeah, but 100% backbone.
Well, I tell you what,
yeah,
Xavier,
yeah.
you stay on the line as well, and Pugsan will sort you out in Studio B. Hey, just on the league, fellas, I'll Tohu out for the season. That's bad news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is he?
With his wrist, yeah,
What?
yeah.
His wrist, yeah.
You're joking?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It fell off, yeah.
His wrist fell off.
Fell off at
Literally fell
training.
off. Yeah.
So,
So his
hard,
hand
mate.
fell off,
no, it's just his
Just
wrist.
his wrist.
Fell out, yeah.
but his
But
hand.
it happens, when you're a little bit older. Josh, you've had that. You've had a wrist
Yeah.
replacement.
Yeah, my knee fell out.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It is the Hodaki Big Show, 4 minutes to 5 o'clock this Tuesday afternoon. You've got Keyzie and Mogi, just us two at the moment because Jace went out to get a
He's
glass
gone
of
out
water
and
or
he's,
something.
no, he went out there and I was looking through the window and he picked up an old bag of chips, chicken chips, and he was just licking the bag out.
Dude.
You know how he loves licking the bag?
He's always licking some bag or another.
Why do you guys do that? I've been standing here the whole time.
Haven't. No, you
and
haven't.
I am appalled that you would throw me under the bus like that.
Let me just put it this way. There'll be a video coming out on Instagram which shows that Jace is not in the room.
Yeah. And that video will be out in 5 minutes.
It'll be doctored by old Pugsan.
Yeah.
Pugsan.
Hey, now listen, coming up after 5
Oh,
o'clock,
I've
by
already
the
done
way. Oh, have you already done that? Keezie's wife has a dilemma,
She does?
or a moral dilemma, which I am interested in because she rings me every night, so I'm amazed if I haven't heard about it already.
Yeah, no, ethical dilemma, and it's something that we've been dealing with as a couple, and I just think if get some input from you guys, that would help as well. Plus another chance, of course, to potentially get yourself in the draw for Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final.
Yeah.
And also, your first holiday, or what was it, holidays as a dad?
It's my first time having to experience school holidays as a father.
Yes.
Previously, I've been in the school holidays myself or had nothing to do with them, and now I've got a kid of school age.
Right.
So we'll be talking about that.
Is that 1.5 Mogies?
I reckon it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good stuff.
Exciting. That's after 5.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. And as you can tell, we're the full voice, the full choir is back on board, Mogi.
Yeah, that was garbage, though, to be fair. But anyway.
Well,
I just wanted something a little bit. I just wanted something a little more gentle, a little more spiritual.
Yeah, it didn't work. I think you were fine,
Yeah.
and then I sort of buggered it up
Yeah,
when it got to me.
You did kind of
Apologies.
bugger it up,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Mogi, because I started off pitch perfect.
I didn't bugger it up. Thanks,
Well, I
fellas.
mean, that's a given.
Have you heard about Night and Day's barista-made coffee for as low as $4.50?
Yeah, they actually have got baristas that work in night and day.
That's
I
right.
didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah. They're also running a Mogi special.
Oh,
at the
are
moment.
they?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you go in there at $12.99.
Yeah.
Barista-made coffee,
2 cubes of tofu.
just cubes.
Oh,
A bag of broccoli.
have you got this written down, man?
Yeah, I'm reading it off the
Oh,
press
okay.
release here.
Go faster.
2 vials of antibiotics.
Oh, yeah, vials.
Yeah.
Really? They come in vials?
They come in vials.
Wow.
Yeah.
They do. 1 bottle of vinegar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't make up the special.
Sure.
And 4 boxes of extra small connies. So,
that sounds right.
$12.99.
Except for the connies. Why have I got connies?
mate,
Yeah,
once
what-
again,
Everybody
Yeah.
knows I'm sterile, brother. I don't need those. Am I right? They're also good for the spread of disease, though, Keyzie, so you might want to think about that the next time you say no, that you don't want to use condoms, all right, mate? You've embarrassed yourself there.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, Keyzie. Hey, now listen. Listen.
what?
Old Keyzie's
Great
wife.
start to the 5 hour.
Hey, old Keyzie's wife.
Don't
Has-
go
Old
into
Keyzie's wife.
old Keyzie's wife.
It's pronounced Keyzie's old wife.
No.
Has a bit of an ethical dilemma, doesn't she?
She does.
Keyzie? That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yes, she does, Jace, all right? And,
and-
we'll help her out with it after some tunes.
Yeah,
right? By the way, Mike, since you've been away, Jason stopped saying the name of the song that's coming up.
Oh, the song coming up now is called Be Yourself, Keyzie.
By Audio
And there's
Slave.
something in that for all of us, I reckon.
I think so.
The The Hoytey Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hoytey.
Jane's Addiction there on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 14 minutes past 5 o'clock. Right, let's cut to it. Keyzie's wife.
Yeah.
Ethical dilemma. We got a sting for that?
Oh, yeah, we do. Ethical dilemma chat.
Yeah. So she's met somebody.
With Keyzie's wife. What?
Oh.
No. It's nothing like that.
Oh.
What? No.
Well,
No. So what's happened is I've arrived home.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, she told me about this.
Straight into the guts of it. Go on.
I've arrived home from work.
Yeah. Classic.
And there's a
were you early or anything like that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
And I get home and there's a pair of men's pants on the floor of our lounge.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Why are these men's? And they're beige. They're size 38. I'm a 34, so bigger than me. So I know they're not mine. And I'm like, oh, who's
So
this
he's a big unit.
big fella? First of all, who is but owns the pants? And I was like, oh, babe, whose pants are these? And she's like, oh, you'll never guess. I ordered some protein samples, and when they arrived, I opened up from the company, and it was this pair of pants.
Yeah.
I know, funny, right? What a crazy misunderstanding.
So they sell sort of dietary supplements.
That's right.
And men's pants.
Second-hand men's pants.
Second-hand men's pants.
Yeah, it wasn't like a brand new.
That's how they ended up in your house. That they just sent your wife a pair of second-hand men's pants.
And then I was like, well, that seems pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I know. And then I called them.
Sure.
And I was like, hey, I think someone's accidentally sent me some men's pants rather than supplements. And then they were like, oh, something must have happened with the label process on New Zealand Post's end, and they've put the wrong...
Sounds like there's been a mix-up.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question, Keyzie?
Bingo, Mogi. What's that, Jace?
What day was that?
That was Monday. Wait, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, she rang me last night. She was very flustered, and I was like, you all right? She said, oh, no, it's just a bit of a close call.
What do you mean?
She just seemed very flustered, and I said, are you all right? She said, oh, I just had a bit of a close call.
Oh, yes. Last night, while she was cooking, the smoke alarm went off. And she was burning because she'd forgot she had the sausages on the pan there.
Pork mince
sausages?
So Monday night? No, they were pork sausages, you're right, yeah. So maybe that's what she was talking about in terms of the close call.
Yeah, okay.
But
so what's the ethical dilemma here?
the dilemma is, does she... Because I was basically like, those pants look like they're worth $5. They're crap pants. They're old as...
Yeah, but they're not yours.
No, they're not ours. They're not mine.
No.
Not hers. They were sent to her randomly. She now has to go through this whole rigmarole of like...
She'd rather chuck them in the bin.
Doing a return to sender situation, printing out a label, getting it all done, blah, 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 doing all that admin, or throw them in the bin.
Right.
Yeah, I've got a similar dilemma at the moment. My brother came over and stayed, and when he left his power bank behind. His power bank for his phone.
Yes.
It's a battery, you know those?
Yes.
Now, he
like
keeps
portable.
on sending me messages saying, hey, can you send me that battery? And I'm just like, nah, I can't be bothered. I'm not going to the post office, man. It's like you might as well ask me to go to Antarctica.
There's a post office just there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm as likely to go there as I am to go to Antarctica to post a power bank. I'm not doing it.
And so what do you think? Because my attitude is the
She
same
should
as,
send it. That would be wrong.
because I was like, just bin them.
No. That's not right. Somebody probably loves those pants.
Yeah, right, okay.
What did she end up doing with the undies?
The Hoytey Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey.
The Rolling Stones here on the radio. Hoytey Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes past 5 o'clock. And I swear to God.
What?
Sorry, what?
I swear to God, Keyzie, if you ask me another would you rather question, I'm going to slap you.
Okay, so the question I asked was, would you rather eat an entire large-sized garden worm or spend 3 minutes in a cage with a goose? Why won't you just answer that? Which one would you choose?
Because it's the 50 previous would you rather questions that are getting deep inside my goat.
Goose or worm?
I'm not answering it. It's stupid. It's
answer
irritating the living bejesus out of
Can
me.
you get the goose to eat the worm?
No. And by the way, the cage size is I reckon it's about 2 meters by 2 meters.
Okay.
So you'll have to engage the goose.
Can I just open the door of the cage and leave?
Nah, 3 minutes. You have to stay in there with the goose. Sorry.
What do you mean you have to engage the goose?
Well, like it's close enough quarters that the goose will want to try it on. Well, either have a fight with you or whatever.
So you're saying would I rather eat a massive earthworm or have sex with a goose?
No, engage the goose. It'll probably be like a fight.
This is the sort of stupidity I'm talking about.
Yeah, they'll want to go you. They want to go you. Are you allowed to grab the goose around the neck and slam it against the cage?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I wouldn't though because that's...
But I have to do that for how long? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
That seems a bit excessive because it'll be dead after about 4 seconds. I mean, this is... 1.5 mogies. And just to be clear, I'm only doing that to the goose because I've been forced to.
Because it's attacking you.
Because I've been put in a cage with it.
Can I cook
these guys that threw me into a van and they said you're either going to eat this worm or you're going to get into a cage with a goose. Well, I'm not getting in a cage.
Well, you can
I'm
just
not eating a worm.
get in a cage with a goose and just chill for 3 minutes.
But it's going to be goosing me.
Have you ever been in a cage with a goose, Keyzie?
Well, obviously I have.
Re the worm, can I cook it?
Sure.
Okay, I'd eat the worm.
Gross.
Yeah, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of cracked pepper.
Bit of tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in.
Have I got a loaf of bread?
What, with the goose or with the worm?
Oh, with the goose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you'll have a loaf of bread with the goose.
Well, because it goes to peck me, and then I hold the bit of bread up, and then it pecks, and I push it over its head, so now it's wearing the bread around its
as
neck,
a necklace.
And it looks like one of those distinguished gentlemen from back in the day, in ye old England.
Shakespearean sort of character.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just use the bread to distract the goose?
I just did.
No.
It's going, now look at me. And now it's trying to peck itself. It's trying to eat the bread which is around its neck. And I'm just sort of on my phone just checking out Insta in the corner there.
Oh, you're not allowed your phone.
Can I batter the worm in panko crumbs?
Oh,
like beat it up?
No, but
batter it.
Batter it and put it in panko crumbs if I'm going to eat it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ooh, now I'm starting to think worm.
See, this is why it's good.
Yeah, that's good. That is good. I'll go in the cage with a goose.
Okay, what do you want to do, Jace? Do you want to...
I'll go panko.
Oh, could Jace come in the cage with me and the goose?
Okay, but there's a second goose.
There's 2 goose.
What, 2 gooses in the cage with 2 of us?
Geese, first of all. So if you add Jace to the cage...
Are the 2 gooses...
Geese?
Are they male and female? And is the female in heat?
Yeah.
Because I'd like you to come and watch that with me, Jace, in the cage. Yes?
Yes.
Well, if you think about it, if they're male and female... The male one will obviously have that Shakespearean ruff, and the female probably would go the bread ruff and go, "Hello, mister."
This guy's loaded.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going in the cage with Hoytey J
and 2 geese
and 2 rootin' geese.
Okay,
same.
Cool. Did you want to do 1.5 mogies?
Have we got enough time?
Nah.
The Hoytey Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hoytey. Radio Hoytey.
Penrith have done it.
Would
Brace yourself.
you rather?
Bathurst 1000.
Yes, indeed. Would you rather? Let's get straight to the phone lines. Jamie, you mad bastard. How's life?
How's it going, brothers?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. What do you do for a crust, Jamie?
Oh, have you ever heard of Jack of all trades, master of none?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. That's pretty much describes myself. Great stuff. Backbone, what would you rather, Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final?
Oh, it's got to be Bathurst, mate.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
And just while I got you on the line, rather eat a worm or spend 3 minutes in the cage with a goose?
Oh, is it a tender goose?
Is it a what?
Tender goose?
A tender goose.
Nah, it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, it's tender.
Oh, yeah, no. Definitely the goose.
Okay.
Yeah, goose, good.
So
good stuff.
lock him in for goose. So if he wins, he gets to spend it in a cage with a goose.
Stay on the line, Jamie, and Pugson will sort you out. No worries at all. G'day, Anton. How's life?
Bloody marvellous.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
mechanic.
Yeah, backbone.
Batchbone.
Would you rather eat a massive garden worm or be in a cage with a goose for 3 minutes?
Well, yeah, panko crumbed worm sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does,
Good
doesn't it?
Good eating.
Yeah, really good eating. Okay, would you rather the NRL final or Bathurst?
Well, it's a toughie, but probably Bathurst.
I knew it was a Bathurst.
Two on
for
two
Bathurst.
there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, Anton, we'll chuck you over to Pugson. He'll chuck you in the draw, mate.
Bloody marvellous. Thank
Good
you.
on you,
Thanks,
mate.
man.
What a
Hey,
backbone.
Jace,
Don't.
would you rather...
Don't.
No, seriously. This is good content,
It's
man.
not going to be
Go on.
one of those really
Go on.
sexual ones that you've been doing off air, is it?
No, none of those ones. Would you rather fight an African elephant
Racist.
Racist.
or a mantis that's the size of a horse?
A mantis?
Yeah, like a
What
praying
kind?
mantis.
Ah, praying mantis. It's the size of a horse.
And you've got a wooden spear. Elephant or praying mantis? And the praying mantis is the size of a horse.
What would you go for, Jace? It's a tricky one. Is the
I was telling you, sorry, Meg, I was telling you guys off air just before about I was watching a video of a elephant scratching itself with its fatus.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was quite a
Is it
sight.
the same elephant?
Is it?
It's that elephant.
Oh,
Oh,
it's that
okay.
same
Well,
elephant.
that elephant's distracted.
Yeah, so I'd fight the elephant in
I'd
that
go the
case.
elephant. Yeah,
Because if
you-
it's scratching itself with its fatus, it's not concentrating.
That's right, and you've got your spear, and I know exactly where that spear's going.
Yeah.
In the heart?
And the heart on.
It's clever stuff. Hey, another chance to potentially win a trip to Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final tomorrow on Hodaki.
Is there such a thing as a praying mantis that's the size of a horse?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
By the way, we've got to do
Female or male praying mantis?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
female.
they're
has it
vicious.
just mated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it
no.
might be busy eating another horse-sized mantis's
Head.
mate's head off.
Yeah.
And then I'd get it good with my
Wooden
spear.
spear.
Yeah. Can we do 1.5 Mogies up next? Because we forgot.
Oh, yeah.
We ran out of time.
Yeah.
If we have to.
What song are we going to, Jace? Why have you stopped reading out the names of the songs and the artists?
Speechy Boys, isn't it?
Yes.
No
I-
sleep, too.
And I come out of them too, you know, and say what they are.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Beastie Boys there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. It's been quite a special time for you, Mogi, your little one attending school for the first time.
Yeah.
And you've had, I understand, your first ever time as a dad in the school holidays.
Thanks, mate. 1.5 Mogies. Yes, I don't know if you guys have heard, but it's my first time being a dad and having school holidays. My daughter's just turned 5. So it's the second week of the school holidays now.
Yes.
And the first week, I was sick the entire time, which was
Right.
good. But it also meant that I was at home, but unfortunately I also have a job, which means I have to do that as well. And you got to keep them occupied, eh, man? Otherwise it's just TV.
Yes.
Fortunately, we've got my wife's grandmother, Grandma Sue's in town. So Grandma Sue was sort of has been looking after her and taking her out on trips on the bus and all that sort of
that's
thing.
nice.
And they went out and got lost. Ended up taking 15 buses trying to find their way back home, so that was a good time. But on the TV front, all she wants to do is watch TV. She loves TV.
Yes.
But what she watches, we sort of feel like it's not as like it was when we were growing up. Don't know what you were watching, Keyzie, but the cartoons that they watch, your Paw Patrols and there's these
Bluey.
bloody My Little... Oh, that's a goodie, though. That's a goodie. My Little Pony and all that. They're super colourful. There's super fast cut editing. It's just super stimulating.
Yes, addictive.
And so I've got my daughter onto Looney Tunes.
Great. I was a huge Looney Tunes kid.
Yeah, from back in the day, the old ones, like from 1930s, 40s, and 50s, you know,
Yes.
that far back. And she is a massive fan of Donald Duck now.
Great.
Today I left there, I'm leaving the house, she wanted to watch TV, she'd been out all day. What do you want to watch? Donald Duck.
That's great.
She loves it. She the first episode I put on for her was Donald Duck, the very old version of him, riding along on a donkey, playing a guitar, singing a song.
Wow, that's
and
old.
he's going to go and see his Mrs. Donna Duck.
Oh, you're talking about Disney, not Looney Tunes, not Bugs Bunny and that.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. Yeah. And so Donald Duck, he's what is that his name? What's his name?
Daffy.
Nah, it's Donald Duck. And so he's hooning along there, and he is playing his guitar, and then the donkey stops and starts Eeyoring, and so Donald smashes it over the head with his guitar. Now, my daughter thought that was hilarious. That was great comedy.
Yes.
But it's really slow, and back then they didn't have a lot of writers going around, I guess, and so all the best writers were actually writing cartoons. And so they're all great little stories, really, really funny, and she's super engaged with it and loves it, and it doesn't she's not, like when she's watching those other shows, it's like you can see the hypnotized circles going around in her eyes, you know? She's just, it's addictive. It's terrible.
Tom and Jerry will be another good one.
Tom and Jerry.
That.
Yeah, lovely.
All of
Tom
the
and
mean
Jerry.
ones. So the Bugs Bunny is a bastard. Who are the other horrible ones? The Roadrunner.
Yes.
You know, all of the ones that are funny
Tom
and
and
mean.
Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry, yeah.
Yeah, Jerry was always a bit of a
Sylvester,
bastard.
The cat,
Sylvester,
all of those ones.
Tweety Bird, Pepe Le Pew.
Well, he's a bit
he's-
handsy.
he's-
He's no good.
Yeah.
He's gone.
There was a great cartoon that I used to show my girls. It was like a animation almost with the
like a cartoon.
the sheep.
Shaun the Sheep.
Shaun the sheep.
That is good, actually. That's Wallace and Gromit style.
And plasticine kind of thing. And I just fell in love with it.
Well,
That's
that sheep,
brilliant.
did you?
The kids were indifferent, and I just was in hysterics watching
Yeah.
that. It was so good.
It's brilliant. That's like SpongeBob's like that. It's genuinely hilarious.
Yeah, well, she calls that the cheese. She says she wants to watch the cheese because he does look like a
piece of cheese.
He does look like a cheese.
Yeah, he looks like cheese.
But if you've got any suggestions on how we can get through the rest of the holidays, it is like I don't know what we would do if we didn't have
a television.
No, Grandma Sue, and actually the TV. Yeah, but those two things, it's tricky, man.
Well,
Because
3483.
they demand you spend time with them, I've found.
They
children.
do.
That's weird. 3483, by the way. Let Mike know if you've got any tips for him. Also on the texting front, 3483, text us what you're having for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
After 6 later on. What's for Teen New Zealand? Worth getting into.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
When you're ready there, Jace.
Stone Temple Pilots here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. Now, listen, great news after 6 o'clock. What's on the TV with me, Mike Minogue, and Mogi was telling us that he's been watching a lot of TV because he's been at home.
Yes.
So really looking forward to that. And also What's for Tea New Zealand with me. Keyzie. Yellowies, thick crust, monkey porn fun account.
That's right. So text through now on 3483 what you're having for dinner tonight in New Zealand. You could win a $50 night and day voucher. Just quickly, fellas, would you rather have a pet dog that meows or a pet cat that barks?
Oh.
I think the dog that meows would be
I'd
funnier.
like the dog with the meow.
I'd cat that barks. I mean it. No more questions.
Okay.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. So we had the full crew on board for the podcast outro bonus material we do outside of the radio show. I tell you what, actually, Mogi, old Pugson in Studio B's been stitching Keyzie and I up a little bit with his podcast outro clips.
Has he?
Yes.
Ah.
So I'll be very intrigued to see what happens with this particular one.
This one here is labelled Brody Retallick.
Yeah. Who we saw at the Koru Lounge there.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. So here is a wee snippet. This comes out at 7:30 tonight. Just search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your podcasts from.
Brody Retallick going up in the elevator.
You mentioned him when we were up there, and then actually I saw him, and I thought the first thought I thought was I could take him. I reckon.
Easy. Oh, yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
Retallick back in the day? He was a fearsome beast.
I think he's only 6'8" now. I saw him actually looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was thinking to himself, who's this piece of shit?
He was going, who's that superstar with his pile of potato nuggets?
He's going, who's this guy that had to get his mate to swipe him in?
Who's this guy?
And then
that
disses the
looks like
potatoes.
he's clearly forgotten to bring his book.
Just on that.
Yeah, man.
It's funny, actually, because old Mogi has a Koru Lounge pass, as does Keyzie. And old Keyzie's getting very cock-a-hoop about having a Koru Lounge membership and not Hoytey J. He's lording it over
He
there.
is lording it over you. On that note, did you want to say hello to Brodie Retallick? Because it's one of those things where, we know who he is, and he obviously is a big fan of the Big Show.
Yes, he is. I did say hello to him.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, good on you, mate.
Yeah.
That's good of you, man. I just assumed that he didn't know who I was, and so I just feel weird going up to somebody and talking to them like that.
He saw me and just stopped in his tracks.
Oh, did he?
And I was like, yeah, g'day, Stallion. How are you, Brodie?
Yeah,
we had
right.
a bit of a chit-chat about what he's up to and stuff.
What is he up to?
Oh, so much stuff.
Like what?
He's not playing any rugby at the moment. He's still carrying injuries.
Well, of course, he's retired from the...
he's retired from internet, but he's still playing overseas and so forth.
Where's he playing?
Pardon?
Where is he playing?
England.
Oh, is he playing in England? Because I was pretty sure he was playing in Japan.
He's just got back from Japan, but he's going to England next.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
Who's he playing for over there?
Saracens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that he's actually currently playing as a lock for a Kobelco Kobe Steelers.
Yes, but the season's ended now there, he's off to Saracens. Anything else you want to know, fellas? I mean, it was a very quick conversation. I mean, I had to go back and read my book and stuff.
Yeah, it says, I'll take your word for it, man.
Yeah, all do.
Did he ask about Keyzie at all?
Nah.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
Can you throw to the song, please, Jason?
It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Tune, Radiohead there.
Hey,
Yes.
just had a text come through here on 3483. People asking where I'm finding Looney Tunes to watch. You just go on YouTube there, and there's hours and hours and hours and hours of it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And you were right, Keyzie, it's not Looney Tunes.
It's not
Something else.
It's Disney stuff.
It's Disney, but they had those Disney shorts back in the day. I can't remember what they're called, but I've been watching Looney Tunes and I've been watching Donald Duck.
I was a real goofy guy.
Yeah.
I never liked Mickey Mouse.
No, neither.
Never liked him. Not a
Same.
thing about him. Him and his missus can beat it. That was always my feeling. As soon as Mickey Mouse turned up in anything, I'm like, nah.
It was the voice that did my head in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just pretty straight. He's like a Kermit the Frog, but Kermit was bigger.
Oh,
better.
Kermit was awesome.
Yeah,
I love
comparatively.
Kermit.
Yeah.
Hey, right now it's time for...
What? Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for Team New Zealand with me, Keyzie?
You know, when you've been away for a while and you come back, some elements of the show I find mildly amusing.
Yes.
Like that
Like
sting.
that sting, yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing this is a professional show.
Very professional.
Hugely.
Very amazing.
Totally. What are we looking at there, Keyzie?
Come on, Keyzie, man.
Look, there's lots of texts coming through on 3482 of what people are having for dinner.
Okay, well, that's good because that's what the segment is. Let's go.
Keep them coming. You can win a $50 night and day voucher.
Let's just crack into them, shall we?
Jeez, man. You're sucking all the entertainment value out of this one.
I reckon.
G'day, fellas.
Hey.
Derek here.
Oh, my God. Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
The baseball player. Yeah.
That's him.
Baseball legend. Tonight I'm having fish burgers and wedges.
Oh.
Fish.
Nah.
Oh,
Funnily enough, when we were going down to Nelson today, we had to pre-book because we were going to go and have lunch. We had to pre-book our meal. I was getting a snapper burger this afternoon.
Oh.
I'm a bit gutted about missing that, actually.
Not as gutted as the snapper was, am I right?
Crack into it.
g'day, fellas. Andy here.
Oh, my God.
Gervais.
Andy Gervais.
Oh, no, what's his name?
Ricky Gervais?
Right, that's-
No.
I'm thinking of Andy Serkis.
Oh, close enough. Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I don't even know who that is.
He played Gollum,
Gollum
and,
and
King
all that
Kong
stuff.
and yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's Andy Serkis.
Oh.
Just having a Big Ben steak and cheese pie tonight. Cheers.
Is he
I
sandwiching?
prefer the dad's pies.
Same.
Oh, well, same.
Wedge between white bread with a bit of tomato sauce.
To be fair,
Lemon zest, cracked
Bit
pepper.
of butter on there, man?
Yeah, bit of butter.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
tomato sauce. But you literally... G'day, fellas. Mario here.
Oh, Mario Van Peebles.
Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers.
First name Super.
G'day, guys. Mario Brothers here. Tonight we are having spaghetti bolognese.
No, bolognese. The G is silent.
Bolognese.
Is that with a pork mince or a beef mince?
Beef. Are you sure it's not bolognese?
Yep. 100% sure. We'll explore this further on tomorrow's show.
It's bolognese, isn't it?
Yes, bolognese.
Sorry, so it's not bolognese, it's bolognese.
Bolognese, yes.
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
Because the G is silent. Bolognese.
Apparently, actually, Pugsan was saying that he makes an incredible bolognese.
Oh, he loves a bolos. Naise. It's like mayonnaise, but bolos.
Yeah.
Bolos
No,
with bolos in it.
G'day, guys. Cheryl here.
It's like a bolos nas.
Yeah, oh yeah, now I get it. Cheryl here. Last one.
Cheryl Crow.
Cheryl Cook.
Cheryl Crow. Tonight I'm having a lasagna.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Florence and the Machine there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening, and he's back so we can do it properly this time. What's on the TV with Mike Minogue? What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
I blame Keyzie.
Oh, your mic was off.
Yeah. That's why I blame you.
I was like, why is Mike not doing the thing?
Yeah. Just sabotage. You see that, man?
Totally, man.
Eyes to the front.
He does that to me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been very slow on the beat at the moment.
Sorry, Jason. Sorry, I just dropped out there.
Hey, I watched a movie on Netflix. One good thing about not being at work, one of the many things about not being at work that's real cool, man, is you'll get to watch TV. And I watched, well, it had this theme. Oh, yeah.
Crazy Frog.
Beverly Hills Cop 4. Now, that's been the theme music for all of them. And I don't know about you, Jace, but the first Beverly Hills Cop, I just loved it.
Yes.
Came out in 1984. It's a great, great film. And yeah, the second one I can't really remember what happened in that one, but it wasn't bad. Then the third one was absolute garbage.
Yes.
And then I put the fourth on. I love Eddie Murphy. And then right at the start, it sort of kicks in with that theme music. And then within 10 minutes, you've also heard then this song here. This song comes on. Bit of Neutron Dance there by the Pointer Sisters. Yeah. In the original, he was in the back of a truck that had stolen cigarettes in it. He was getting thrown around the back of it. Action, brother. And then the other song that came on... That shakedown. So within 10 minutes, sort of all of these old songs that immediately take me, they got the nostalgia, they take me back to that first Beverly Hills Cop. They've all played. I'm loving it. And then it's a shit movie.
Oh,
God, it
right,
sucks.
yeah. Well, when you're getting to 4,
yeah,
number 4.
But you think a rejig, we're coming back. He's got all the old actors in there. They've also added in some new ones like Kevin Bacon. Big fan of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
love me some bacon.
I find his nose a bit weird.
Yeah, sure. And then there's another fella there whose name I can't remember. But it's a really good cast, but it's just a terrible script.
When did the fourth one come out?
A week or so ago on Netflix.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's a new release, baby. It's on Netflix. It's called Beverly Hills Cop XLF.
That first tune you played, you know what it reminds me of now?
What's that?
Play that tune again, Keyzie.
Oh, Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. I think of Peter Griffith from Family Guy doing it. I watched on Netflix an interesting thing, The Man with 1,000 Children.
Right.
Documentary.
In there.
It's quite interesting, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, a dude with a God complex who's they predict now has literally thousands of progeny all around the world.
Yeah.
Went to, sperm clinics and all that sort of stuff, but also did private sort of donations.
Yeah, I've done some private donations.
And then it just sort of gets more and more sinister as you're going along. It's actually quite a good watch because my wife picked it and I was like,
wife!
I really can't be arsed with this, but I did get caught into it.
Yeah, right.
And the guy is your classic
You sort of get stuck in it, don't you?
God syndrome, narcissistic kind of, but, comes across as a nice guy.
Oh, he's a backbone.
With heaps of kids. Pretty relatable for you then?
With potent Hoytey J seed.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Collective Soul there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, of course, it's Beer and Pie July, and Mogi, I got to see your recipe for a pie the other day. Delicious, mate.
Yeah, it's good.
The only issue that I had with it was be very difficult to surround in pastry.
Oh, you think so?
Tofu, water, and grass, was it?
Yeah.
It was just the water aspect of it. I went, how's that going to work? But
Well, the water would be a jus.
okay, a jus. Yeah.
Yeah. You sort of get you mix up the water with a little bit of tofu. And
Okay.
it thickens up.
So you like mash the tofu?
Yeah, you put it in a one of those blender things. What do they call those? there?
Magic
A
bullet.
blender?
Yeah, NutriBullet.
NutriBullet.
Yeah, not a magic bullet. Keyzie. That was the JFK assassination. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
60s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And just what, your standy grass?
Yeah, a little bit of grass there. Yeah, it's good. And what did you go with? I can't remember what you had.
I went with beef, chorizo.
It changes every time.
Beef.
Beef,
done.
chorizo, bacon, chili, mushroom, and a red wine jus.
Oh, yeah. A red wine what?
Jus.
Oh, jus.
Jus,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Because I was going to, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Keyzie went
Are
for
we,
the
hang
old...
on, are we chatting Beer and Pie July?
That's what I said at the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Play Kings.
Radio Horaki's Beer and Pie July.
Sorry, I thought we were just having general chit-chat. Mine was just meatballs and mozzarella with like a tomatoey sauce.
Mozzarella.
Would you put sauce on that, Keyzie?
Well, no, it's got meatball sauce in it.
But still, you'd put sauce on it, wouldn't you?
No.
Yeah, would you not?
No, absolutely not. It's like the other day, Pugson was very nice and gave me a butter chicken pie and he gave me some sauce.
Yeah.
But there are certain flavours I don't think you have sauce with.
Well, if you're at a restaurant, let's say it's an Indian restaurant, and I hate to bring race into it, but that's the most likely place where you're going to get a butter chicken. Would you ask them for some tomato sauce, Keyzie?
No.
That's the thing, man. That's why you don't put tomato sauce on your
On
pie.
my butter
all right?
chicken pie. Because the butter chicken, Chase, it has sauce built into it.
Right. Yeah, okay.
But hey,
See what I'm saying?
What do you... hang on.
But I like
hang
the
on.
sauce for the pastry.
You like the sauce for the pastry?
Yeah.
the tea
you know what I
sauce.
mean? So if it was just a
yeah.
butter chicken, I wouldn't, squirt sauce all over it. But it's the pastry that requires the sauce.
But is the butter chicken sauce not good for the
Well, often you-
pastry?
often-
Was that not good enough for you, the butter chicken sauce?
Often your butter chicken you think it's going to be all saucy, but
It's
it's
not-
quite dry
It
sometimes.
can be, especially if it's been in the warmer for a long time, Keyzie. You hadn't thought about that, had
that's
you?
true, actually. Hey, New Zealand, what kind of pie would you like to make? Text the word pie to 3483. Tell us your dream combination. Dad's Pies are actually going to be teaming up with Hodaki to launch a pie, and if we choose yours, you can win $5,000. All right, 3483.
How good.
Text the word pie.
Pretty good.
$5,000.
Do you get a cut of the back end? Like if they sell, let's say, 1 billion pies,
Yeah.
do you get like $5 a pie?
No, you get a Hodaki bottle opener.
Oh, sick.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
All right, you mad bastards. That's us done and dusted for your Tuesday show. I'm picking Mogi straight to bed when you get home tonight. Nice, good snooze to recover and back rip roaring tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's been a lot of chat today, I tell you what. My old voice there's taken a bit of a hit, but you won't hear me complain about it, man.
No, well, that's because you're a backbone.
That's because I'm a backbone.
Now, Keyzie, I'm a little bit concerned about you because you've already had a snooze this afternoon. Does that affect your evening snooze?
No, I don't have an evening snooze. I just go to bed
I
at like
mean,
11 p.m.
Yeah, so when you go to bed after port and
playing
monkey porn,
playing PlayStation.
do you find that your 3 hour sleep in the afternoon there
It was 1.5 hours, Chase.
affects your overall sleep? Because that's why I
Sometimes.
can't nap.
Sometimes, but to be honest, not really, because I was pretty tuckered out. Yeah, so tonight I'm going to go home. My wife's got squash. She'll be home at 8:30.
Oh, bachelor's night at Keyzie's.
Nah, I'll be making dinner for us.
Ham and pineapple.
Nah, it's like a pork.
Pork mince.
It's a pork mince stir fry thing.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it actually is with like
Oh,
broccoli and
God.
stuff in it. So good. What are you doing, Jace?
I'm going to go home and just chill out tonight. I've got a busy. There's a lot going on for old Hoytey J tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
A lot going on. And I'm having a steak tonight. B5 fillet And I don't usually like steak, but I'm looking forward to it, weirdly.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't like steak.
I just hope that my wife's got the marinade right, because that's the key.
Yeah.
I was going to marinate it myself, but I forgot because I was flat-tack doing stuff.
Do you not feel like a marinade on a quality steak like that is a crime against humanity?
No, I love it, mate. I love it.
That's not the go. I think you should use that on stuff like a schnitzel or just a pork cut. Yeah, rump for sure. I had rump the other day. Garbage.
You should lather it with tea sauce, man.
Yeah, Tommy Sauce.
Tommy Sauce, Jace.
Okay, be quiet now. Listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show. Hope you have a good night. We'll be back, same time, same place, tomorrow. Until then, see you later.